Okay. All right. We're serious now. Are you guys ready? All right. So this is called normal distribution table. This is 5.1. We're not doing chapter 4. Chapter 4 is some more intense probability. It's not too bad. It's more like a different probability, but unless you're in AP Stats, you're not going to be doing that. Normal distribution table. This is 113, right? Friday the 13th. Okay. We are going to do some crazy fast examples. Does anybody remember in here what a z-score is? Ryan?
It's how many standard deviations away.
Yes. Let's all write it down because obviously you don't remember. So a z-score, be nice now, is how many standard deviations a data point is from the mean. Do you guys remember from the past chapter that like a z-score of 0 is right in the center? Right? You got a bell curve, and if a z-score is right in the center, that's 0. Yep, sigma. What are the z-scores like on this side? Negative. Over here is positive. Do you guys remember this? Okay, great. Do you remember how we had like a thing that told us that like so many, like 34% is between here and here, that kind of stuff, right? But I only did like one standard deviation, -1, -2, +2, +3, -3. These are all the rest. Okay, these tell you all of the probabilities, all of the area. This is something you will never have to memorize. I will always give you this sheet. It will not count as your note sheet on anything. This is something you just need to know how to use, like a tool. Okay? So what we're going to do right now is we're not going to even do any context, which is super boring. We'll do context on Tuesday. Right now we're just going to learn how to read this. Okay? And that's it. So we're going to try to find the area to the left of, let's go with 1.15. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to read this. What is the difference between the two sides?
One's negative, one's positive.
Right, one side is the negative side and one side's the positive side. Do you see the z-scores on the side here? You see how these are all positive and on the other side they're all negative? Okay, so I'm going to draw a quick picture. Where approximately is 1.15? On the left or on the right? It's on the right. Maybe it's about here. The area to the left is like all of this. Somebody want to just take a guess on what that area would be? Just a reasonable guess. 75%. That seem reasonable to you guys? Less than 50, that'd be wrong, right? Because 50 is right in the middle. Everybody understand? So it's definitely more than that. Okay, so here's how you read it. We're going to be on the positive side. You're going to go to 1.1 on the left. Use your fingers. 1.1 on the left. On the top with your other finger, find that 0.05. So it's like the hundredths are on the top. And then you come together. I got 0.8749. Okay, that is correct. My picture wasn't that good, but 0.87, what was it? 49? 49. 87.49% of the stuff is over there. Yeah?
Okay, so you drew that second line, so is that supposed to mean like?
This is like 1.15 here, and then the area is to the left. And this line right here was just 0 to just show you where that was.
So how come one is so far away?
Because out here is 3. Remember, it was like here was 2, and here was 1, right? So like, yeah. Okay. All right. Does everybody understand how to read the z-score chart to the left? Here, I'm just going to do another one. Just find it with your partner. We're not even going to write it down. You ready? Find the area to the left of negative negative 2.32. I said negative 2.32 is what we're looking at. All right, I got 0.0102, yeah? Beautiful, okay, but now what if it was the other way? Let's do this. What if instead, draw another one. I'm only doing 3 examples today. Here's another one. What if I said, let's say this is, I don't know, 1.44. Okay? What if I said find the area to the right? Now, this chart always reads to the left, no matter what. This chart always reads to the left. So how do I use this information to find this area? Were you talking, Cole?
You could just go on the positive, find the 1.14, and then subtract 1 from.
Exactly, or that number from 1. Yeah, and find the complement. Okay, so everybody together now. Look up 1.44. Put your fingers together. I got 0.9251 over here on the left. You guys get the same thing? So how do we find out what's on the right here again? Subtract it from 1. That's where you're going to use your calculator. Take 1 minus 0.9251, unless you can do that in your head. This area is 0.0749. So far we know that when it's to the left of a z-score, you just look it up. And when it's to the right of a z-score, you do 1 minus looking it up. Is everybody okay so far? You see how this is a boring lesson, but it's necessary, right? Like, I do need to show you how to do this, but we'll do context on, I thought it'd be fun on Tuesday. You guys remember when we found all those percentiles of, like, we found your z-score of, like, how tall you were compared to the rest of the United States? I thought it'd be fun to actually figure out your percentile, like exactly where you are, percentile in the United States, down to the 1,000th or 10,000th. And then we'll do some other examples to make it make sense as well. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and this one is gonna be tougher. This one, I'm going to offer a prize to somebody to come up with an idea. All right. Now, I don't need somebody to come up with an answer right now. What I need right now is somebody to come up with a plan of what we're going to try to do. And I will give a prize for this. So think about it right now. How can we use this chart to find the area between these two? I don't want these tails over here. Okay. Hands up if you'd like to be called on for a prize.
The group or the.
No, we're doing individuals.
I don't know if it's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.
That's me. My deal is to do take the negative 0.75
Uh-huh.
and go find it on the chart,
Uh-huh.
and then subtract it from 1. Or
And that would give you this area over here?
yeah, and then do the same thing with 1.23, and then kind of take the overlap.
I see what you're saying. I mean, that is, I don't know how we would find the overlap, though, exactly in that. All right, somebody
You
else?
probably have to do it both ways, and then subtract it.
There's a real fast way to do it, too.
Yeah.
Like, you're going complicated, but there is a faster way to do this. Let's try again. Number, calculator really likes you, Ryan. 4.
Alright, so you do 1 minus the 1.23 on the here on the sheet.
And that would give you this.
Yes, that'll give you
Cause if you look up 1.23, you're gonna get the area,
Oh, no, yeah, you wouldn't subtract, you would just.
Okay.
1.23.
and that gives you this area over here, yep.
Subtract the 0.7.
Yes, okay, so let me explain what he's saying. What he's saying is this, if we look up this yellow